So you burst out of the abandoned factory into the hot, cloudy, humid streets of Coffeyville, Kansas. The heat, for once in your life, is refreshing rather than being oppressive after the cold, dark basement that you just left. None of you really remember getting back out there, not because something sinister happened, but because your brains were really unable to process the last 20 minutes of your life in any coherent manner. You come out into the parking lot and everything is deceptively and eerily normal. A lone car is driving by. There's a lawnmower buzzing in the distance, a dog barking. The only thing that's different from when you left is there's a gentleman standing outside of his car, parked next to your cars, which is unusual because this is an abandoned factory. Corey Banks, tell us who they see.
Well, everybody knows who I am. I'm Chet Bolingbroke from Open Line with Chet Bolingbroke. You all listen to KGGFAM, I assume, from 9 to 11.
Well, I hear it at the gas station, but I've never seen you before.
Yeah, so the
Sleep during those hours?
That makes sense. I mean, they do say I have a face for radio.
So what does Chet Bollingworth look like besides a face for radio?
Chet is early to mid 50s, pretty roly-poly, kind of the dark hair on top with the graying temples. He likes to think it makes him look distinguished, but it really doesn't.
Hey, I have that, and I think I look distinguished.
Well, it makes you look distinguished. It doesn't
Right.
make this gentleman look as distinguished. He's kind of dressed in the manner that he thinks he looks professional, but he looks way more rumpled than he seems, or than he realizes. Which is kind of also present in the way that he carries himself. Like you definitely get the sense that he has an internal vision of who he is, and it doesn't match up with the external vision of who he is.
Okay. What's Chet's current demeanor, state of mind right now?
Confused, but trying to play it off as if he belongs there. He's looking around him a lot, trying to. He almost looks as if he's expecting something else to happen while he's standing there, and he's pretty surprised to see all of you come out of the building.
Right. So none of you know him, and I mean, you know his voice, but you don't know him, despite it being a pretty small town.
I'm carrying the finger bone. I picked the finger bone up.
Okay, so you're carrying
the finger bone. I'm picking at my finger, like to the point where I might start bleeding.
Is the finger bone like dry and clean, like as if it was on a skeleton in a science class?
Sure. Why not? Because otherwise it gets even creepier than it already is.
Yeah. Then I'm just playing with a bloody finger bone, and that's probably
no. It was perfectly birthed, right? There was no afterbirth or anything like that. It really is like a clean finger bone, very, very small. I mean, it's just the end of the pinky. So
I'm very.
Let me make sure. Oh, you didn't hear the end of the chapter?
No, I didn't.
Chapter 2. Well, that's fine because your character's confused as hell too.
Yeah.
So Jacob Morris, what are you doing with the end of your finger?
Well, it doesn't feel normal. I can still feel, right?
Yeah.
I can rub my finger on it and I still feel it, but I'm keenly aware of what happened because I felt it. I felt the evil coalescing into my pinky. I can't stop playing with it. Like it's like I just imagine if you just regrown a limb. Like I'm just constantly fiddling, and to the point where I'm like picking out a little bit, and I'm becoming a little bit OCD about it.
Okay. So the interesting thing you notice within a few minutes, and you're not sure whether this is the most wonderful or the most horrific thing that ever happened, is you can willfully decide whether your finger has a normal structure, like a bone inside, or you can basically will it to almost flatten as if it's empty. Like whatever replaced the bone in there is somewhat under your control to be solid or basically gases. You can flatten your finger completely as if it's a piece of paper just at the end and then let it go. Or you can decide that it's still
it's the worst kind of double jointed ever.
Yes.
No. Oh, God, that's horrible. Okay. Regina is really suspicious of this sudden new person that popped up on the scene. She still has her crowbar, so
all right, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna basically threaten the newcomer.
All right, let's do it.
Who the fuck are you, and what the fuck are you doing here?
Hello. Where did you people come from?
Excuse me, I just asked you a question.
Maybe you could put the crowbar down and we could continue this discussion in a more civil manner. I'm Chet Bolingbroke. Everybody knows me in this town. I'm the voice of the Red Ravens.
What are you doing here, Chet?
I don't rightly know how to explain that.
Then none of us do. Just say the things in the order they happen to you.
The things in the order they happened.
What happened to you to bring you here? It's really simple, and I am not in the mood to go through it.
Well, I'm having kind of a strange day. I won't lie to you. I feel like I've been losing time.
I'm going to say a word to you, and you're going to say something immediately, whatever pops into your head, okay? Circus.
Shit.
Well, guys, it looks like we have a new member of the club.
Yep.
So you all saw those things too?
Well, let's make sure we're talking about the same things. What things?
There was a shooting. And
okay, then we're all on the same page. Yes, we were at this. So you were at the circus a week ago, I guess it is now, or a few hours, depending on how you look at it.
Today is a Monday. The circus was on a Thursday, I believe, or Wednesday. I don't remember. But but in your mind, it's been only a couple hours because.
Right.
The last thing I know, I was sitting at my table and Christine acted like nothing had happened. And when I asked what had happened to the past few days, she was very confused.
So where were you at the circus?
Actually, I need to tell you, from Christine's point of view, when you asked her what had happened, she told you a very normal weekend that you had been a part of.
Right. It was like 3 days, right?
Right, like you had a weekend and you did stuff. She has perfect memory of it, and you don't. It's like you lived a life, and then those memories didn't exist. Rather than you went forward in time, it's more like time progressed normally, and then a huge chunk didn't get saved.
Sure. Okay. What was your question, Shawn?
So you were at the circus. You saw the shooter.
Yeah, and I thought that was the kind of thing that we'd report on, and then nobody knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, okay. So I should introduce myself. I'm Ethan. I'm a local attorney. Doesn't matter today, but
I've seen some people around here call you an ambulance chaser.
Thanks for bringing that up.
I mean, I don't mean to get off on the wrong foot, but
well, and yet here we are. Anyway, nice to meet you.
You know what? Listen, in my experience, he's been a really good lawyer. So, keep your opinion to yourself.
Oh, okay. And who are you, young lady?
My name's Regina. Maybe you know my dad or my uncle. He has an electrician business. You know what? We did some work at the radio station like 4 months back. You don't remember?
But it might have been on a different shift. I work the morning shift.
Oh yeah, I don't really do mornings.
I can tell that from the state of your pants.
What?
You're wearing pleather pants, right? Aren't you still wearing pleather pants? Sorry, I just listened to these episodes like 20 times.
No, that's right. Yeah, she's wearing leather pants. That's correct.
Leather pants. That is correct. Corey wins.
All right, yes.
I took notes. Sorry.
You actually wrote down the word pleather pants.
Pleather pants.
Seemed like an important detail.
What's funny is we're actually living this. For us, it was all a month ago, and for you, it was yesterday. So.
And who are the rest of you? You all.
Jacob, are you doing okay over there?
I
think.
What are we doing?
Why don't we get? Should we get you to a doctor or something?
No doctor.
There's no way that can be good. There's no way that can be good.
Can I see what Andrich's character is holding?
Yeah, it's very, very small. So it's just a few centimeters long. It looks like a white chip of some sort.
What is that?
Oh God, Chuck, you picked it up. That's nasty. And also, it belongs to Jacob. Maybe you want to give it back to him. I don't know. Do you want to keep it, Jacob?
It's all real. Everything that's been happening is
we We should get to the circus.
It's
guys.
It's real. This isn't just. I don't know.
I hate to bring this up. Does anybody remember the dead body? Does anybody remember that there's a dead body in that building and we've all seen it?
What happened in there?
Well, not all of us, but guess what? I guess you're in the club. You get to know dead body in there.
I didn't really touch it. I poked it with the crowbar. I mean, I don't know if that constitutes messing with evidence or not.
Oh, okay. Hold on. You're talking about a dead body now.
You are welcome to go inside on your own at any point. Let us know what you see in there. Or
I don't feel comfortable around dead bodies.
Yeah, well, neither do I. So that's sort of my point. What are we going to do about that? I mean, guys, are we going to go back to reality and call the cops and
is he okay? I'm pointing at Julian's character. Is he okay?
No, he's definitely not okay.
We got here in somebody's car.
I'm standing by my car.
Everybody came in their own car.
I think everyone came either in their own car or we can rewrite time to figure out the car situation. But you have a car if you want it.
Okay, so I have my car. I start walking over to my car and I just say, guys, I got to go talk to that circus guy because he's got to be the only one who understands what's going on.
Are you crazy?
No, wait up, Jacob! I run after him.
Okay.
We need to get out of here. Like we need to get out of town. We can't stay here. This is insane.
Did you see what they? And I do this with my finger and I flatten it completely. This isn't normal.
You have to never do that again.
The only one who understands what's going on is that Johnson third guy.
Because he understands because he's doing it to us. We can't. You're out of your mind. I'm getting the fuck out of town.
Chuck, are you sure that's a good idea?
It's the greatest idea I've had for a long time.
To be honest, I'm having a hard time arguing with you, but
okay, fine. But you don't get to take souvenirs. And I hold up my hand.
What? Oh, fuck yeah! Yeah, no, take it. I don't care anymore. This is insane. I'm packing my shit. I'm getting my camping gear. I'm going to Lost Bridge Village. There's a great spot to camp. It's like 2 hours out of town, and this is all just. It's gonna blow over. It's just a. I don't know what the fuck. It's just gonna blow over. It'll be fine. You guys should get the fuck out of town. Like, don't go back to the circus. Don't talk to the vampire man. Just get out.
Vampire man.
Enjoy your next breakfast, Chuck.
All right. Does Chuck take off?
Yeah, Chuck just drops the bone onto the ground, and he basically sprints to his Celica, turns the key. Fuck. And then finally it turns over.
I definitely go and pick up my freaking finger bone.
Okay.
And Chuck goes like spooning out of the parking lot to go back to his place to get his shit.
Okay. And with that, Mr. Sick Man, are we writing you off for the day?
Yeah, this is all a sweet, sweet lie. My voice is about to give out any second now.
All right, we will do a pickup session.
Yeah.
Okay. What happens with Chuck? Bye, Chuck.
Bye.
Bye, Chuck. Yeah, I think getting out of town's a terrible idea. This isn't. I do this again with my finger. This isn't normal.
Okay,
and the only person who
should get
understands
you to the hospital.
Yeah, I don't think that's really the kind of thing that you can drive away from. You know what? Honestly, I think you probably have the best idea. He's the only person who knows anything about this. I'm with you.
Come on. I come wave you over to my car.
All right, let's do this. Chet, is it? Is it Chet?
Hang on a second. Where are you guys going?
Okay, Chet, I
need some answers here.
What do you know about the circus?
Why don't you get in the car with me? I will explain it on the way over, or go check out the dead body in there. Really, I'm going to leave it up to you, but this party is going that direction. If you want to keep on the answer train, passenger doors open, and then I just walk over to my car.
What kind of car is it?
It's a BMW.
Of course it is.
You know
okay,
that.
So because it's a BMW, I'm inclined to actually get in the car and ride with him.
Okay.
He's clearly a fancy town lawyer.
Yeah.
Ambulance chaser.
So we're gonna cut back to the circus grounds, and Chet gets caught up. Ethan catches him up on the way over. Corey, in real life,
Yeah.
Do you need to be caught up to what happened?
Yeah.
Okay. So they went into that building, went up to the roof, went down. As they were going down, they kept mentioning the name of Ethan's client, which everyone was having a hard time remembering. And even now, when Ethan's telling the story, the name is gone.
Right.
Right? Like he's trying to remember it, and either something is forbidding him from remembering, or it's just gone.
The client
It's all-
by the lion.
Yeah, no.
The one that had a tree.
Who was also the shooter.
Who was also the shooter.
Okay.
And they got down, but every time they mentioned this name when they were inside the building, it grew colder and colder. And they went down to the basement where they saw his body, and there was a bone near the body, a small bone, and a body in the basement, they believed, of this person who can't quite remember the name, even though he's trying. But he's kind of the client, the shooter.
Okay.
There was a bone near it. And then there was a thumping noise coming from a locked door. And eventually the door opened and something came out. And Ethan really doesn't want to talk about it. But whatever it was not human, possibly not real, not corporeal. It was like a living embodiment of cancer or something, just a thing. And that's when Jacob went and stood in the middle and embraced it. And this...
Why in the world did he do that?
Well, no one's really talked to him about it yet. But what it did is he absorbed it into his body, and it went in to the end of his finger and almost took up residence there like a storage container. And then his finger bone fell out through his skin as if to make room for whatever he's currently housing.
Jiminy Christmas.
And then they ran like fuck and ended back outside where they ran into you.
I'm not altogether right in the head at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the story that you
this
didn't
all
know.
started because of the circus was in town?
Well,
I know it was I know it was a new circus company.
I guess I'll say we don't know what started it yet. So the other half of this is that we're going to see the guy who runs the circus, basically, a guy by the name of Robert Johnson III. Real prick of a guy. You're going to love him. And when we last visited him, he said something and we all ended up back at our breakfast table. Apparently that happened to you too. You just didn't get, to see why. So this guy's the only lead we got right now on what the hell is going on. And because none of us are thinking straight, we're all in cars driving to the circus grounds again. And I'm sure this will end up in a really good place for us.
Okay. So now that you're caught up, you arrive in two different cars, I believe, at the circus. But the circus is gone because it ended on Sunday and it's Monday. Everything's packed up. Everything's rolled away. Empty fairgrounds, getting ready for the truck rally that's coming in on Thursday.
All right. Well,
shit.
This is great.
Well, we got to be able to figure out where the circus is going.
Yeah.
Why? Why not just go back to our lives? So the dude's gone.
Can, but
the
what
dude's
about
gone.
Jacob?
It was very nice to meet you, Jacob. I suggest you go to the doctor very soon. That looks bad.
Oh my God, what a dick you are.
What do you want to do? What is it that we do?
What's a doctor going to do about this? And I do the thing with my finger again.
I'm not looking at you for a little while. That was awful. Please don't do that anymore. Guys.
Did you ever see the movie Time Bandits?
What?
I've got the thing from the toaster oven in my finger, guys. This is not right.
Can we get him like a brace or something? Can we tape those fingers together?
A brace? A brace?
Yeah.
Pinky brace?
In answer to Regina's question, it does not hurt when you do it at all.
Okay.
What is different is when you are just going about your business, you don't really think about it, but if you stop because you're obviously fixated with it, it's like on the inside, it's almost like it's asleep. Like you can sense something rotten is in there. Like if you really focus on it, it would be like if you've got a numb patch of skin on your body that you don't notice until you poke at it and you're like, oh yeah, I can't quite feel that. Like a bee stung you on the inside and it never quite got better.
Okay. Thank you for that creepy thing that would keep me up.
But no, it does not hurt per se. You can make it flat as a piece of paper.
Okay, so there are two things we could do. I can think of. One thing that's been bothering me is, so the guy, I can't think of his name again. I don't want to say his name anyway. The guy, the shooter.
Your tree guy.
Right. He just disappeared from reality, right? Sort of. So what happened to the people he shot at the circus?
Well,
are they alive? Are they fine?
I talked to Connor, my friend who got shot, and he seemed to be okay. I mean, I texted him. I guess we could go see him.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see him. The other thing is, we can just figure out where the circus went, but doesn't it feel like we're chasing down the guy who sends us, spinning through time? What if he just left? What if we're just fine now? I mean, not you, Jacob, but
thanks. No, he's the only one. Like, you guys can go do whatever you want to do, but something something amazing just happened, and something horrible is in me, and I don't know whether it's a thing I did or a thing he did, but who else could tell me what's going on?
So I can't believe that you would go back. Yeah. You can just go back and start defending DUI drivers and people who let their dogs shit on somebody else's lawn when the entire freaking nature of reality has just been upended for us. You don't want to know? You don't want to know at all?
Of course I want to know. But do I want to go chasing down the guy who's doing this?
He's not the one doing this. He's the one. I think something amazing just happened, and we actually did something good there. Now, something terrible has happened to me, but I think if we hadn't been there, things would be worse.
We did something good? What did we do good?
Did you see that thing?
Yeah.
Do you see that thing now?
I don't know. Do I? Look at your finger.
Well, I stopped talking.
Yeah. All right. So where do we want to go? You are at a crossroads. Do you want to? It's a quick Google search on your phones to figure out where the circus went. You can go talk to the bass player in the band.
I'm going to search for the name of the circus and see if I can.
Okay. Yeah. We don't have a name for the circus. Someone want to give me a name of the circus?
Well, so
Anyway,
creepy McFucker Pants Circus.
That's not marketable. They would not go with that.
Let's see.
List of circuses and circus owners.
All right. Never mind. We'll come back to it.
Okay.
What you do know is that the next place that the circus is performing tomorrow night, it must be a travel day, is at the Kansas Star Casino just up the road.
Okay.
Oh God, I've played that place.
Yeah, so have I in my own way. Well, that can't be coincidence. All right, I'm back in. Look, this is going to be awkward for me, but I'm coming.
Okay. Is everyone going, or are we going to have a split off group? We can go back and forth as much as we need, as long as people are fine sitting out scenes.
I don't know if this makes any sense for me to go along, but I'd like to know what happened to all this missing time. And it sounds like this circus person is I don't like the circus, but I'm sure we can track him down and find out what's going on.
Nobody likes the circus.
This place is only a couple of hours away. Best case scenario, we're there and back before the end of the day. I'm definitely not planning to go to work today. I think I'm going to call this a mental wellness day.
Okay. All right. So you're heading off to that place right there that I just put in the link.
Kansas Star Casino.
I'm not in real life a casino expert, but this appears to be right out of Central Casting.
Yeah.
It's casino-y, it's Kansas-y. There's a hotel, there's various dining options. There's a wood fire grill and a kitchen buffet and the Shark Bar. Okay.
Shark Bar. Guys, you're going to love the buffet. They've got this whole... Never mind. You'll see. It'll be great.
And there's the Kansas Star Arena, which is where the Circus is going to be performing. It's a midweek venue because it's not quite good enough to lock down a weekend. But they've given it up for them for a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday showing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you head off. You get in your cars, 2 cars or 1. Do you care?
I'm fine having a passenger.
We should do 1 car. We should ride in this BMW.
I'm on board with that.
I don't want to drive.
All right. Okay. Everybody hop in.
Sure.
Okay.
Shotgun.
So you get in the car and you drive. Is there a plan that you want to make on the way there?
I'm going to go talk to Robert Johnson III and tell him everything that happened. And if he gives me I have no idea what you're talking about, I'm going to slap him.
Okay.
That's my plan.
So your plan is to find this guy and make him give you answers.
Yes.
I'm going to talk to some of the other circus performers.
Okay.
See what they know.
My plan is to try and keep an eye on Jacob and sort of keep him from doing things like slapping crazy vampire-ish guys or whatever this dude is. Because that's, I don't think, a bad he needs.
Okay. So let's set the tone for the next scene. I'd like everyone, does everyone have the tarot card window open?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay. Starting with Corey, because he's left on my screen. We're going to go Corey, Julian, Karla, Shawn. We're going to all pick a card, and it's going to kind of set the tone for what's going to happen next for each one of you, or as much as we can discern from the cards.
Oh.
Right. You ready?
Yeah.
That's a high card.
I drew the Knight of Pentacles.
All right. So the Knight of Pentacles is, according to my internet thing, is it reversed or regular?
Looks like regular.
It's all going to be regular when it comes up, so I'm just going to ask you occasionally to flip a coin. So you decide it comes up regular?
Yes.
Okay. So here's what the Knight of Pentacles means. Although you may be feeling somewhat listless and rather unexcited about what is going on in your life, it's important to realize that the only person that can change that is you. Learn something new, open yourself up to change, but don't throw the proverbial baby out with the bathwater. Okay.
Hey,
that feels like it fits. Yeah.
Okay.
Now for me.
Yep.
I've got the 2 of Cups.
The 2 of Cups. Oh, that doesn't sound very
upside down.
You're going to go 2 of Cups in reversed. Is it reversed? Is that what it's called? 2 of Cups. The reverse 2 of Cups means that things are likely to be going well.
I think his finger disagrees.
It says, however, be careful that you are not causing problems in your platonic friendships.
Okay.
Okay.
But like squishing your finger at me one more time, I swear to God, I will take it off myself.
Okay. Who is next? Karla?
Okay.
Regina?
The Lovers.
Oh, here we go. Was that dice? This is a role-playing game. Okay.
No, I was flipping a coin. It was really loud. It's right side up.
Okay. Okay. The Lovers is associated with Gemini, the twins. It almost always points to partnerships with just one other person. Occasionally it's romantic, but this is not always the case. Less frequently...
Good, 'cause I'm not real fond of my options here.
Yeah. Less frequently it points to the duality that all of us have inwardly between male, female, yin-yang, approach, avoidance, and the like. Could be that your heart's telling you one thing and your head is another. Could be you're between fear and love. Could be you have a major decision just ahead of you. All right. And the last one?
And I'm clicking. I got the Page of Swords, and now I'm going to flip a virtual coin, and it is normal.
Okay. So pages often indicate that a message is coming. However, it may not be the message you want to hear.
Very good.
Okay.
Excellent.
You're likely to have a great deal of mental and physical energy now. Use it wisely.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, you're fired up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once I'm on board, I'm all the way on board. Let's do this. I start driving really fast.
Do you put on like what ZZ Top Lagrange? I'm trying to think of what your driving music is.
Sadly, it's Hall & Oates out of nowhere, and everybody just looks at me and judges me like, what? Okay. Rich Girl's a classic song. What do you guys? Yeah. Never mind. I'll turn that off.
All right. So you arrive at the casino. The usual sort of things happen at the casino. You park your car. There's valet. There's soothing music. There's all the temptations of fame just at the end of your fingertips. After a little bit of chit chat, you find yourself directed without much trouble to the arena, which is completely locked up, because they are prepping inside and they can't have any guests, inside there. So your first obstacle is you're not really allowed in. You walk around hoping to find a stray door or an unlocked door or someone to let you in, and your initial attempts are fruitless.
Rocker with a crowbar.
Yes.
What if I have a press pass?
You do have a press pass. Would you like to try to bluff your way in with a press pass?
I sure would.
We'll draw a card then. Tell me what number you get. Or major event. What is that?
Queen of Cups.
Queen of Cups. Queen is good.
Would you like me to flip? Would you like me to flip to see if the card is
no? We're just looking for numbers here. So you use your press pass. You convince everyone that you're setting up do a radio segment here. The usual bluffing, how it's not on the list, and I'm very sorry, and we just drove 2 hours, and blah blah blah. And the guy really doesn't give two shits about this security for the circus. It's not like it's someone important like Eddie Money or something like that. Who's
Foreigner's playing here, and like
Foreigner's next.
Is Foreigner really playing this?
Yes.
Sometimes it just writes itself. So he would like sort of somewhere between resignation and a shrug, unlocks the door and kind of lets you in and tells you where just don't get him in trouble for doing something nice.
No, no one's in trouble. Thank you very much for your assistance.
Okay.
All right. Are we all?
Realize that none of us have audio equipment.
Yeah. You're all looking like the roadies. I mean, I just skipped that one in terms of acting it out.
Good.
So you go in. It's an arena. You can see some of the same familiar but yet disquieting to you now signs of this circus being set up. It's just a different location, but the same tents. It's a smaller space, so some of the stuff that had been around back in Coffeyton are not here. You see a lot of crew, you see a lot of boxes, you see a lot of carts, you hear a lot of hammering and noise. They're clearly working pretty quickly but fairly smoothly. This is something they do in order to get ready for tomorrow's show.
All right, do I see any performers around?
Well, they're not dressed per se as performers, but you see people who aren't actively carrying things or moving things, so they might be more performers.
Right.
Do we feel like we're going to attract attention? I mean, does anybody seem to be paying the least bit attention to
not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. I mean, you could be part of the casino. They don't really care. It's people hammering things into other things. It's their job. They want to get done so they can go get a drink and gamble, right?
All right.
That's what we should
I'm gonna pick somebody who looks like they've been with Circus for a while. I'm gonna go up, try to engage them in conversation.
Okay. Let's see. Who do you find?
I find one of the lion tamer ladies. She's in her mid-40s.
Good. Okay. You walk up and she gives you a triple glance. Like you're the last person she expected to see. And clearly she has some idea of who you are.
Oh.
All right. How do you want to handle this approach now?
Jeez. Come back to me.
Okay. What is everyone else doing while she's walking down?
Well, I mean,
I'm
came here for the
guy. For the dude.
You're looking for Robert.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're mingling around.
I'll hang back with Karla.
Okay. So they're all down on the floor of the arena. You kind of came in on the top level. You walked down one of the, aisles between the seats and made your way down to the arena floor, and then split up from there. So that Chet and I got to get her name back up, Regina. I should remember that's good in Canadian. Chet and Regina go one way, and Ethan and Jacob go another way. That's fine.
Sorry.
We have doorbells. We have phones. We're not doing radio plays. We're role playing. Okay, so back to you, Regina. It's decision time.
I walked up to her and I just say, "Hi, you obviously remember me."
All right, I want you to draw a card.
Okay.
Okay.
The sun.
Okay. Ooh, what is the sun? That sounds like it's going to be awesome. Okay. Yeah, give us some background music.
You're all major arcana today.
Yeah, I know. When the sun card shows for you, it's a sign you are likely to find yourself feeling more free than you have in a while, maybe years. This is a great time to experience different things. It's about vitality, freedom, joy, and self-expression. Okay. A new job may be right around the corner from you.
Oh, God.
The lion tamer's like, go pick up those boxes, and suddenly you feel very fulfilled in your life.
Yeah, the only person who just got a new job, I'm not sure that they're so full of joy and freedom right now. But, all right.
She starts shaking her head. I can't talk to you. This will screw it all up. You can't. This is not how it happens. You have to do this on your own. And she runs and stumbles away, leaving you next to a cage with a lion that's looking at you.
Oh, okay.
Sort of.
Careful, those things bite.
Wait, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move towards the lion tamer running away.
Okay, she's just fled like full tilt,
so
like
no
something.
Keeping up with her.
You can try if you like, but she kind of knows the layout of where these tents typically are, and you don't.
And also, now you're just chasing a woman. That's
yeah.
Like, is that cool?
But go ahead.
Draw there's a lot about this. It's cool. Good call.
Yeah, draw. Do you want to stop and come to your senses that this may not be a good visual to have the local radio personality chasing a woman?
All right. Sure.
Or do you want to go for it? It's your life. I don't care.
No, I'll stop when I realize that I can't keep up with her.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to look at the lion and be like, what about you? Can you tell me anything?
And the lion looks back at you and actually says, I don't know. What are you asking?
What?
Okay, wait, what?
Yeah. I give him the old double take. And then I think to myself, well, it's not any weirder than anything else that's been going on in my life recently. And I say, what can you tell me about
the lion,
missing time?
The lion didn't, Chet, you didn't hear anything.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, what were you saying, Regina?
It's very nice of you to offer, Mr. Lion. Can you tell me anything about missing time?
I'm afraid not. Would you like me to do something for you?
Like what?
Whatever you like. You just have to ask. Are you my new replacement?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh. Well, she was here and she left, and now you're here, and you do what she does.
Oh. So she talks to you too?
Yes.
Does anybody else talk to you?
Well, there was the one before her, but then she left, and this woman came, and now she left, and now you're here.
How did you end up in this circus?
I was born into the circus.
Oh. Okay.
It's not very fun, but it's important work.
It's important.
Oh, you are new.
I am. Would you be willing to give me some pointers?
Well, of course, your main job is to stop all the hollows.
Uh-huh. I think I know what you're talking about there.
Yes. This is what we do.
I'm starting to get that impression. Yeah. Okay, so everybody at the circus, it's their job to stop hollows.
That's the job of a circus.
Every circus everywhere in the world does this?
Well, they're not here for entertainment.
No, that makes total sense, actually.
We've always known that about circus.
Yeah. Hang on one second.
Hold, please.
Okay, so you hold there. Let's cut over to Ethan and Jacob.
We have no idea there's a whole conversation going on.
No, that's happening.
She's having a conversation with lions on the other side of the thing. I'm still looking. I'm just like, without much regard for whether or not people are noticing, I'm just sort of walking around saying, have you seen the ringmaster? Have you seen the ringmaster? Until somebody will tell me where this guy is.
Right. All of a sudden, someone grabs both of you by the elbows. It's a guy maybe 60 years old, dressed jeans and a t-shirt, like he just came from a concert. The t-shirt is for what's a good band? What's a current band that he's wearing? Like
Muse.
Muse, is that a current band?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yes.
All right. Perfect. Kind of perfect. He's wearing a Muse t-shirt.
That's the best I can do.
It's fine. No, it's perfect.
Better
he grabs you both by the elbows and he's like, Jesus fucking Christ, you're going to ruin all of this. Come here, you fucking idiots. And he starts pulling you out of the arena.
Okay.
I said, I try to shovel him off, and I just said, where's Johnson?
You're not going to find him here. Come here. What do you want to know? Come here. You got to go out to the casino floor with me. Not here.
Whoa. What? Who? Like, how strong is this guy? Are we able to kind of break off him easily?
He's a normal guy. He's like 60 years old.
Hey, just hands off. If you want to get me to go somewhere, we're going to have a conversation about that. I'm not one to get handled around. Who are you? Why isn't Johnson here? And what's the problem with us being here?
Okay.
I'll
Fair
get
enough.
Reasonable.
Okay. I'll get reasonable. I know who you are, and I know you have questions, and I know you're asking about Johnson because you want answers, but you're new at this and you're doing it all wrong.
Okay. Well, didn't exactly get him an instruction manual.
Well, neither did I, you fuckheads, and I figured it out.
Okay.
That's how it works.
Well, that's just terrific. Maybe we could skip some of those steps. I will come with you in your pleasant demeanor to wherever you want to go. If you could just take it down about 100 notches. I have not had the day to put up with your shit. Okay? Are we in agreement? We can...
He kind of gives a smile and he's like, oh, you're going to be good at this. Okay, I got it.
All right.
Let's go.
Jacob, are you cool?
Yes.
Okay.
Where is he?
Okay.
Johnson's busy. He's not going to answer your questions anyway. He plays this all by the books, by the rules. He won't give you the time of day ever again. All right? Luckily...
So he just sets us up for this bullshit and leaves us to hang?
He didn't set you up for anything. The world set you up for this.
For what?
For your job. Come here.
Okay.
And he drags you out of there.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So you're walking out to a casino. Meanwhile, back with Regina. What's going on with you?
I'm sitting down in front of this lion's cage and basically having a conversation here.
Chet, how are you reacting to her talking and apparently hearing things from the cat that's just looking at her? I mean, occasionally it makes kind of cat-like purrs or growls, but sometimes not even anything.
Probably shouldn't be that close to the cage, young lady.
Shh. It's rude to interrupt people when they're talking.
Do I see? I mean, I'm bemused by this, or I'm confused by this, but I don't know if there's anything else I can do here. Do I see anything else going on?
No, everyone's kind of walking around. Apparently, someone talking to the lion is not new.
And I don't hear the lion.
No, it's just being a big dumb cat. It's kind of sitting there.
But I hear her side of the conversation. This is all happening out loud.
Yes.
To be honest, I've just met these people. This is all very confusing. I think I've made a terrible mistake, and I am going to start walking away from all of this and walking towards the casino, towards the exit.
Okay, that's fine. It's then you remember you're 2 hours away without a car, but that's fine. You just need to clear your head.
Yeah, okay, I'm walking away from this.
This
very
is
a
clearly crazy situation.
Yeah, this is more crazy than you signed up for today.
Yeah.
Okay, Regina, you're what? Give me a couple questions you want answered.
Who are the shadows? What's the lion's job specifically in the circus?
Yep.
And why did I get roped into this?
Okay. The first one he doesn't know because he's a lion. I mean, he's relatively intelligent, but you realize now you're doing a lot of interpretation of animal thought, right? Like, right. So it's not like he's a human intelligence talking to you. You realize now you're almost getting empathetic reactions passing his voice. You're trying to get your head around what all this means.
Right.
So there is a bit of interpretation and body language and very subtle things of what's being communicated. So the lion's not going to know like about the Library of Alexandria or any mathematical concepts. It reacts like a lion.
Sure. Yeah.
So it can sort of say that the shadows come from the hollows and they need to be contained. The lion's role in this is sometimes he has to go on the hunt when asked.
Okay.
And the last question of why he has no idea. Right? He's a bit of although he's a lion, he's not the alpha male, so he is responding to you as if you are the alpha of the pack, right? He's responsive and he's respectful, but he's not questioning the hierarchy of what's going on. Okay.
All right. I think I've probably plumbed the depths of this, so the last thing I ask him is if I can pet his head.
Hey, it would be his honor.
Okay, so I'm going to spend a while. Petting this fucking lion. That's totally baller.
You're a badass. Okay, so let's go back out, and now we're with the angry person in the Muse t-shirt, and he introduces himself as, Corey, give me a name.
Lester.
No, give me a Lester's wrong. The answer is no here. His name is... Hold
Morgan.
on. What's that? No,
Morgan.
Yeah, we'll go with Morgan. Morgan, last name? Give me a last name of a childhood friend you knew in second grade.
No.
Peterson.
Okay, Morgan Peterson. Great. Good Norwegian stock. Okay. So, Ethan and Jacob, you're being dragged and you get to the casino floor. And he's like, all right, you have to stay away from the other circus people.
Okay. Why?
You ever see Ghostbusters? It's like crossing the streams.
Oh, shit.
It's too much in one spot. Like
then
batteries.
They can all be together.
Yeah, we're all synergistic. You can't have two clowns in the same place. You can't have two lion tamers in the same place. You'll create shadows. You'll create hollows. Do you want to bring a fucking tornado down on us?
But I'm not a lion tamer, or I'm a freaking accountant.
And he grabs your finger and he squeezes it. He goes,
I hate when that happens.
He goes, and he just looks at you and he goes, I'm actually very sorry about who you are.
What am I?
What did you always want to be in the circus?
Clown.
Well, now you are.
So what do I do?
You do what you did once, I'm guessing. What did you do once?
I went up and hugged evil and it came into me.
You removed a shadow from the world. You saved someone from cancer, from death, from madness. You stopped a car accident from happening. I don't know what that shadow would have done in the world, but whatever it is, you stopped it and you made the world a better place at a price.
So now what do I do?
Well, you can do that about 200 more times, can't you?
Shit.
Oh, Jesus.
And then you're out of luck.
And then do I become like do I become one of them?
We don't really know what happens to clowns at the end.
Do I have to actually learn how to be a clown? Like, what do I do all day?
You don't know what you're going to do yet. You're going to, Jesus. Oh, God, it's not that long ago that I was like you. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm so sorry. You're going to do what the world needs you to do, or you're not. I mean, it's your choice. You're going to make things better, or you're just going to ignore it. But I know why both of you are here right now. It's because you're hollow yourself. That's what we all were. We're all just rotten and empty. And that's why we were chosen to be something. It's the balance.
What do you do?
What do I do? Come here.
Okay.
Ethan, he brings you over to a roulette table. You a gambling man, Ethan?
Yeah, a little.
Yeah. Let me ask you again. You a gambling man, Ethan?
Okay, so it's the whole "you see through my soul" sort of thing. Yeah, I'm a huge gambling addict.
No, I'm not seeing through your soul,
whatever.
For Christ's sake.
Are we going to do riddles? Yeah,
no,
I'm a gambling man. You already knew the answer to the question.
I just wanted you to fucking admit it because I'm not looking to your goddamn soul. You're looking at all these freaking crap tables and roulette tables like a dog looking at meat. You could barely pay attention to me.
Okay, I'm a gambler.
Good. Well, you're about to start playing the biggest gambles of your life, I suspect. Because that's what I do. Pick a number on this roulette table.
33.
Fine. And he just looks at the table for a minute. And what's the name of the rouletteer? The
croupier. The croupier.
No, croupier's a dice guy.
Oh yeah.
Whatever. The guy drops the ball in, and it rolls around, and it lands in 33.
Jesus Christ. Huh.
So, for the record, I did that.
Friend.
Not you, Ethan.
Okay.
Are you familiar with quantum mechanics?
Yes. Basically.
Okay,
to some degree. Yeah. I mean,
okay.
I'm a lawyer, not a physicist, but yeah, I get, spooky action at a distance, string theory. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, so here's the idea is the universe, we all think of it as laws. Gravity falls down, the sun comes up. It's not quite a law. It's just really, really, really fucking probable that it's going to happen. But there's always a chance that it's not.
Right.
There's a chance that an orange could materialize in my hand right now. And an orange materializes in his hand.
Oh my God, he's a walking improbability drive.
And he stumbles and comes back up, and you can see dark circles under his eyes, oof.
Yeah.
Getting a little cocky, almost didn't pull that one off.
Well, I mean, it was impressive, I'll give you that much.
Yeah.
So
if you can see the laws of the universe, then you can gain an edge on the house. It's like counting cards with the world, right? Once you see how it's stacked, you can play the odds, get them in your favor most of the time, right? Don't take big gambles, little gambles, safe gambles, only when the deck's in your favor.
All right, that makes sense to me.
And with that, you can do anything you fucking want to. How do you think your friend's abdomen got the bullet out of it? I just decided he spontaneously healed, and he did.
Wait, are you the one who changed things?
No. Well, yeah, I changed some stuff. I got rid of the shooter.
Yeah, we found
that
him.
one. Well, no. He's gone. He never existed. I did one of the biggest gambles I've ever done in my fucking life for that one because the shadow had gotten to him and he was rotten on the inside. And the only way I was getting that shadow out because it found a host was to go back and make sure that he never existed in the first place.
Oh, shit.
Then what did we find? We found a body.
You found a husk. That was a test there for you to see if you were the people we thought you were.
Okay.
So why don't you give it a try? Call a number. Let's see if you're ready for this.
7.
Okay, draw a card.
It is the Queen of Wands.
Oh, that sounds really good.
If it was a 7, I was going to lose.
I know.
The Queen of Wands is one of the most fertile, metaphorically and literally, most fertile and feminine, womanly energies in the tarot deck. Good energy and a positive sign to receive. Stands for getting a lot accomplished. So you basically drew Lady Luck.
Nice.
Which is good in your case. Because it comes down a 7. You feel it. You get what this guy is saying to you. You understand what Morgan just did. Right? You kind of see the world, and it's like this little echo of a song you once knew in childhood, perhaps. Like it's like, oh, what? And like it's there for a split second, and then it's gone. But while it's there, you have an edge, and you just like make a request. And it doesn't feel good, kind of gives you a headache. Like you feel like you just kind of gave yourself a little bit of a whiplash. It's almost, you had a 1 second hangover of your life, and then it's gone. And that ball lands in a 7.
Jesus, Morgan.
Yeah.
My life's done as I know it, isn't it?
I'm afraid it is. But the good news is you can do anything you want. Now, I got one last lesson, because you know what? You're the magician and I'm the magician. And if you grow in your power much more and we're standing next to here, it's going to be bad. So I got a couple more things I got to tell you, and you're going to have to figure out the rest on your own. Okay?
Okay.
This comes with a price. The universe, you just asked the universe to do something. The universe just took its price back from you. I can't tell you exactly, because that was a pretty small trick, but you were kind of raw and leaking energy all over the place, if you want to know the truth. You were probably 8 days older than you were 5 minutes ago.
Oof. I see.
I got something to tell you. I'm 26 years old. And I was 10 years younger before I went back in time and erased that guy from existence.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, geez.
That's some hard living, Morgan.
So be careful with the energy you have, because your life is your stack of chips. And there's no way to get those back.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm relieved that there's another troop that's forming right here. I suspect it's because there's something at home that needs attending to. That's why the world's doing this. It can be fun. But I'm sorry that it happened to you. And he turns around and fades back into the crowd. And then we'll end that chapter right there. Take a break.